So you want to learn how to survive basic. So I'm gonna tell you. I've got my list here of tips on just making sure basic is smooth sailing. First and foremost, chill, just relax. Okay, it's 8 weeks. It's all mental, it's all temporary. Just chill. Like, don't be that person that cries every night because that's annoying. Don't do it. If you could not cry at all, that would be even better. All right, that's actually tip number 1. All right, so another tip. Sleep in whatever the uniform of the day is gonna be. So if you go in the winter and you're getting dressed in your ABUs, or I don't know if they're doing OCPs now, sleep in your santee and your green socks. It'll make getting up in the morning so much easier, so much easier. Now, if you're, going in the summer when you're gonna be wearing your PT gear in the morning, sleep in that. Another tip, I think this is like tip number 3, learn how to do hospital corners before you go. It'll make your life easier so you're not stressing in the morning. Also, when you are able to do that first trip to the mini mart or whatever it's called, get a clipboard because it makes it so you can get those corners all tight, nice and tucked in. I'm telling you, you need it. Basic training is not hard when it comes to PT. However, before you go, it would behoove you to have a baseline. Maybe don't sit on your and eat Twinkies all day before you go to basic. Maybe try to run. You're going to have to run 1.5 miles. You're going to have to do so many push-ups, so many sit-ups. Your waist measure has to be so much or whatever. So it would be nice to have a nice baseline before you go so you're not dying when you get there. One thing that we did in basic training that helped everyone really build that physical strength was 1x3s. If you don't know what 1x3s are, I'll put a link down below that explains them because I ain't trying to get into all that. Help your wingman. Help your flight. When you first get to basic, the most annoying thing is you guys are always in trouble. Why? Because everyone's always looking out for me. Numero uno. Just freaking help each other, okay? It'll make things so much easier in the long run. You'll get through things so much easier, and you'll probably like each other a lot more. So, also with that, don't be the jerk that gets everyone in trouble. Just follow the rules. Also, don't question everything, because again, don't question anything because you can get everyone in trouble. If you are that one person, and if it's you who was making the whole flight run up and down the stairs, if you are the person that's making the whole flight lose time at the end of the day, I don't know what it is about the older trainees and why they always lie to the newer trainees, but they always will tell you, oh yeah, they're gonna let you sleep in because you guys got in late, and so they're gonna let you sleep in because it's the first day. They let my flight sleep in. No, they don't. They do not. Don't bank on that. We were up until like 2 o'clock, 2:30 in processing that day. The next morning, we were back up at like 5:30, whatever time they wake you up. They do not let you sleep in, ever. Please know your reporting statement. You do not want to get chewed up and spat back out. Your reporting statement is going to be sir or ma'am, whichever one they are, trainee, insert your last name here, reports as ordered. Don't forget it. Learn military time just makes it easier for you. Learn military rank structure just makes it easier for you. do not bring cash. Let me tell you why. So if you bring cash, they're going to have you write the serial number for each bill you have. So just don't bring cash. Please. You do not have a lot of time in the morning. So first and foremost, if you decide to if you look good rocking a bob, I would suggest you rock a bob. If you don't want to cut your hair off, then practice doing your hair before you go. Get that down to a science because you want it to be quick. Also, get one of those mesh buns because they're awesome and you don't want to be cutting up socks and dealing with all that. Also, if you don't know how to braid, maybe learn how to braid because there was only a certain number of girls in our flight that knew how to braid and we were wearing them out asking for those braids. Only bring stuff that is in a labeled container because they will make you throw it away. Wear hair ties that match your hair. If you have blonde hair, do not come with black hair ties. Come with like the little yellow ones. Same with if you've got brown hair, you need to find the brown ones. If your hair is closer to black, you can wear the black one. I suggest coming with the long compression shorts. Our PT shorts that we have, they have like these weird panties inside. Super weird. The lining in between the material also kind of rides up when you're running. It just doesn't feel good. So I like the Nike Pro shorts, the long ones. So I suggest getting some of those. Those are awesome. Have like 3 or 4 pairs of those. Also have a good pair of sports bras if you're a girl, and comfortable underwear. Girls, don't be coming in your thongs. You want something comfortable. You don't want your ass crack chafing. Last but not least, my final tip for you is if you ever think your MTI is not watching, he is watching. He or she is watching. And if they catch you, they're going to storm down like the fires of hell on you with like 7 more MTIs. They just come out of the woodwork. You're like, where did they even come from? You could be standing there by yourself and I promise you like 12 MTIs will run out of like behind buildings and out of trees and stuff to yell at you. So just always be on your P's and Q's and have fun, embrace it. All right, so I'm editing right now and I realized some of the footage that I filmed did not have sound to it for whatever reason. So basically, the next thing I'm going to show you is the parade and retreat ceremonies that we have. So that is it. That's all I got for you as far as tips go. If you want to know anything else, let me know. All right, bye guys.